Scorpion and Fight Club, Fitness TV. This is your man Sean doing a little video on Christmas Eve. Really don't feel like doing one today, but shit, I'm gonna do it. Kinda tired, man. I gotta go put some toys together. But anyway, it's gonna be a little different today, man. We're gonna talk about a little technique, man. In the height of the twins showcase that they had this past weekend. I know I'm a little late with the video, man. There's a lot of people that already elaborated on some of the same topics and subjects that I'm gonna talk about, but it's always good to give your own opinion about certain things, man. You had the two twins, the Charlo brothers, Jermell and Jermall Charlo, had their showcase, had their main card with Fox through PBC, and you also gotta I mean, I don't want to get off subject, but it might have been by design for one of them cats to lose like that, man. I'm just gonna say, I saw the fight between Jermell and the younger twin and Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison put up a good ass fight, man. I was sitting there looking at the fight, you know, eating chicken wings, talking about this motherfucking fight. He fighting, damn, twin pressing action, but he fighting. I always say, in boxing, it's always better to be the cunning fighter. The fighter that, you know, cunning means it's almost like pimping. I can get you to do whatever it is I want you to do, when I want you to do it. So that's what kind of fighter that you have to be in certain times. The fighters that are easy to con are flat-footed fighters that love power shots. Because your feet work can dictate that whole fight. It can dictate the pace of the fight. It can dictate how many punches they land. It can dictate their openings. Because a lot of fighters that fight flat-footed rely on power. They kind of keep their hands right under the chin. But you also gotta look at the fact that if you got a guy with a good jab like Tony Harrison, you don't have to go for your nose, you don't have to go for your chin. He can go for the top of your forehead. That frontal lobe that also controls thinking and, you know, controls your thinking. Really, your decisions are made off your frontal lobe. So if I'm tapping you constantly on your frontal lobe, also pissing you off, I'm also disrupting your thought process when it comes to punch combinations and when it comes to feet work. So you also got to look at fighting in form of a scientific type of thing too, because the art of it is try to get your opponents open. You know, they're closed in. It's hard to hit a motherfucker that's closed in. It's hard to hit somebody to move around too, because they're not gonna sit there and be a stationary target. Jermell was pressing the action. He was trying to land that right hand, which at the same time, if you miss it, can take a lot out of you. He missed that right hand a lot. He hit it. I mean, he landed it, but he also missed it. He also missed it a lot too. Not missed it, but missed it a lot too. And Tony Harrison had a sick ass jab. I seen him hit him with that double jab to the face, and then that body shot. The double jab would follow up with a 1-2. Hey man, he was working combinations and moving, man. But Tony Harrison was open too. But when he was open, he was moving. But the thing about it is, when you transition it in and out of that corner and you use your feet work, don't drop your hands, because you are open like a motherfucker. And if Jermell had landed one of the right hands while he was open, you probably would have went to sleep, or at least went down. So, you know, that was some of the mistakes that I saw that was made by Jermell and Tony. You know, But hats off to both fighters. They got to go home. They got to go home to their families, man. This is a dangerous sport, man. People put I'm gonna say we because I fight too, man. We put our lives on the line for entertainment, man. Y'all ain't looking at boxing. Y'all looking at knockouts. You know, it's not a sport where y'all, oh man, just look at the sweet signs. Look at how he throws that jab so fluently. Look at that punch precision. Look at that, look at the technique he uses when he throws that hook. Y'all ain't looking at that shit. So you can't front on me, man. I know some of you fuckers, man. Y'all just looking for somebody to get knocked out, and then when they get knocked out, you turn into these expert box analysis and analysts, and you think you know the game, but you don't. We get off on that later. I'm gonna close the video with that. But the next fight, well, congratulations to Tony Harrison, but Twin probably gonna come back. He wanted the belt, so I mean, I wouldn't go out like that either if I felt like I won. I kind of gave the fight. It could have been, to me, it could have been a draw. Could have been a draw because every time Charlo pressed the action, Tony was popping that jab at him, which was knocking him back, which at the same time made it seem like he was landing the more precise punches. But hats off to these cats, man. He got a championship. Can't nobody take that away from him. He in the books. He was a world champion. You always gonna be. Remember that you held a championship. Like Charles Martin, he was once the IBF heavyweight champion. You keep that motherfucker long, but he was a world champion. He go with I was a world champion. So. But next fight, I ain't going to Dominique Brazil fight, man. Dominique Brazil, he fights sloppy as all get out, and for some reason he pulls off some type of victory. I don't know. But hell, congratulations to him too. He don't want that Wilder heat, man. Wilder gonna smoke that boy in 2 rounds or 1 round, because he leave himself open too damn much too, and his body is not made to take body shots. And that fight with Joshua, if Joshua went to his body, he probably could have ended the fight earlier with a body shot. But anyway, something else. Congratulations to them too. But other twin, Jermall, the older twin, Korobov gave him some shit. Hey, man, I remember Korobov when he fought Andy Lee, man. He was whooping Andy Lee ass. Andy Lee snuck that, it was either left hook in there and took him up out of there. But he was whooping Andy Lee ass, man. I was like, damn, boy, these Russians can fight. But at the same time, man, he gave Jermell got him a good replacement for Willie Monroe, man. I think he would have beat the shit out of Willie Monroe. But this dude here gave Jermall a good ass fight, man. It made him wake up like, hey man, shit, I gotta get back to the gym and work on my shit. Cause hey, this motherfucker pressing me, man. Every time Jermall wanted to go for his, he was shutting down that power jab, he was crowding the inside, making sure he wasn't throwing it effectively. Also, man, he was taking away that right hand. He was doing some good work, man. He was countering, throwing good punches. But if it wasn't for that last round, that closing he did, it probably would have went to a draw. Shit, how the judges was, might would have went to the other guy. Hey, man. If you an outspoken black fighter, man, they want to see you fucking lose, man. Especially if you the headliner of the show. So, I think Korobov, she get some looks in that division more, man, because he's a good ass fighter, man. It's like the guy that fought Jacobs, man. Middleweight division, man. That's what the heat is. I can't make 160, man. 160 just, I look like I'm on crack. I make 160, man. I'm stayed 175 where I feel good, man. I was trying to make 168, but 168, man, sucks too. did the 175 where I feel good, man. And I don't feel good right now because I'm almost there, but I'm alright. I ain't feeling like my face ain't shriveled up and shit. Man, I ain't looking all like that. But yeah, man, the 160 division, man, it's a lot of smoke in that division, man. A lot of smoke in that division. A lot of smoke in the 154 division, man. Hey, welterweights, man. Boxing got some competitive shit right now, man. But it's still a lot of kinks in the program. Still a lot of things need to be worked out. But back to the fight, man. Jermall closed the show. Landed some good combinations. I think a lot of it had to do with his brother losing too. Because when you twins, you feeling the same thing that your other twin is feeling. So, it's a depression thing. So you got to fight through depression, watching your brother have his first loss. Then you have to fight because this guy trying to kick your ass and take your belt. So, hats off to him for showing that type of perseverance and that type of mental strength to pull that off, because even he said it in the post fight, man, damn, I gotta do something. I gotta close the show, man. They're gonna do me like they did my brother. So you gotta be one step of the game on that one, man, because sometimes judges can't go in favor of the fighter. But real quick, and I'm finna be done with this because I ain't mean for this video to be that long. The bum thing. Y'all gotta stop calling people bums, man. Y'all have to stop calling people bums. Y'all gotta stop calling people paper champions. Y'all gotta stop calling people this and that. And the UK fans and the Fury and Joshua fans, you motherfuckers are the worst. Man, I don't know whether y'all have part pussies or something, but y'all take this shit so serious, man. You think that y'all the one fighting. Calling people paper champions, but you sitting on the couch. Calling people paper champions, but you ain't did the day in the gym. Calling people paper champion, well, you a old MMA fighter that didn't have a good record that got your ass choked out 2 fights, and that makes you some serious. You was a sorry ass amateur and you think you know boxing, and but most of the people that talk shit don't have nothing to stand on. They just on YouTube making themselves feel good, dick riding other commenters, so it can be some like little closed in circle of hating ass motherfuckers, man. But to all you people that want to call fighters bums, get your ass in the ring and you go in there and you beat that bum for his title or his clout or whatever it is. Then you have the right to call a person a bum. But other than that, stop calling people bums if you ain't never did it before. And stop acting like y'all master boxing analysts and y'all just saw a couple of fights and became 2018 fans. So, man, I'm a Black Fight fan from Houston, touched on that shit, a couple of times, man, about certain things, man, and Wilder touched on it. Man, look, y'all can't even do a full workout on the bag for 3 minutes without gassing out. So keep that in mind. Scorpion Fight Club and Fitness TV. I'm out. Peace.